Welcome to Texas Boxing Scene. It is good to be back. Got great news today coming out of Alamo City. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is coming home to make a title defense. We'll get into it in just a second. But before we do, please like, share, and subscribe. 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Scene on all forms of social media. Uh, 3D Boxing Scene, 3D Boxing blog on all forms of social media. Also, the other channel, Texas Boxing Scene, Texas Boxing Scene. On YouTube, all proceeds go to autism research and recovery. It is National Autism Awareness Month, so it's near and dear to our heart. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into today's news, and it's great news. Jesse Bam Rodriguez has become a hero. Him and his brother Josh Franco have become a hero in San Antonio. They're all over the place. This is great news. He's coming home June 25th at the Tech Port Center. That's the southwest side of San Antonio, I believe. Jesse Bam Rodriguez will take on the legendary former super flyweight champ, Srisaket Sor Rungvisai. It was going to be an amazing fight. It will be live on the Zone. If you're in the San Antonio area, if you want to come check it out, that's the Port Tech Arena. I'm not sure the capacity of it. I'm not sure when tickets go on sale. So I'll keep everyone in the loop on that. But like I said, this is fantastic news for anyone in the San Antonio area. You know the stars that these guys have become, how big boxing has become. Ryan Garcia just did roughly 15,000, sold about 15,000 seats for his fight. That's a non-Texas kid, non-San Antonio kid. So they're going to come out and they're going to support. This kid. San Antonio, like I've said 1,000 times, the best boxing town in the country, the best boxing city in the country, most knowledgeable, most passionate fans, and they have two world champions in Josh and Bam. And Bam isn't just a champion. Bam is sensational. He is the best young fighter on planet Earth. This is gonna be wild. I talked to Bam at the Ryan Garcia fight, and he knew something was close. He was hoping that they get on the card with Josh. That doesn't look like it's going to happen, at least for now. I'll try to get in contact with and see if there's any news there. But Josh is scheduled to fight Estrada in a purse bid. I don't know if that's going to come through. The purse bid came in low. I don't know what that's going to do. If that fight's going to go through, if Estrada's going to back out of it and vacate his belt, I don't know. But Bam is fighting Sor Rungvisai, which is going to be an excellent fight. Bam won the title back in February at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Guys, remember an absolutely classic virtuoso performance from Bam, outpointing and dominating Carlos Cuadras over 12 rounds, dropping him, beating him up to capture this belt. Now, what should be noted is that Bam filled in. He was a late replacement, a late last-minute replacement. He took it on less than a week's notice, jumped up 2 weight classes to beat Cuadras. Now he'll have a whole camp to prepare at 115. The bigger news here is he filled in for Rungvisai. That was originally, supposed to be Rungvisai versus Cuadras. Rungvisai got a non-COVID illness, had to back out of the fight, insert Bam. Bam hands in the amazing, performance. I think the best performance of the year thus far to capture the belt. Now, Rungvisai is owed this title shot, so Bam's got to take this fight. Bam originally said before he won the belt that he was going to win the belt and then vacate and go back down to 108 or 112. But after he dominated Cuadras and he won that belt and had that green strap, it kind of changes things. I want to defend this. And it's going to make his inaugural title defense in San Antonio, just like Mario Barrios did a couple of years ago when he fought Ryan Carl at the Alamo Dome on the Tank Davis Leo Santa Cruz card. It's great to have Bam coming home. Like I said, this is a dream come true. Bam hasn't fought in the San Antonio area in quite some time. The summer of 2019, he fought on a TMB, a Team Arona's boxing show in Floresville, and then twice before that, 2017, 2018, real early in his career, he fought in smaller venues in San Antonio, once on a Mikey Garcia card, another time on a AAA Promotions card, I think. So he hasn't fought in San Antonio a lot, right? So this is going to be great. Like I said, he and his brother have become huge stars in what I think is the best boxing market in the country. Um, and Josh is going to put on a show. And look, if Josh wins this, if Bam's going to put on a show, if Bam wins this fight, he's beaten 2 legends this year. He's going to be in the mix, in the conversation, if not the front runner. He will be the front runner for fighter of the year if he wins this fight. And I do think he'll win this fight. You know, no disrespect to Rungvisai. Rungvisai held this title, the title that Bam is wearing. Rungvisai held that belt from 2017 to 2019, lost to Estrada. Estrada was giving up the belt, it was moved to their franchise belt, and then that's when Bam won the belt. But Rungvisai is still no joke. He's still a force. He's still going to be physically stronger. He's a huge hitter. He beat Chocolatito twice. He beat Chocolatito to win that belt in very close, debated decision with Rungvisai, and which with Chocolatito, which I thought was the fight of the year. Upset of the year. I thought it was all of that. I did think Rungvisai won the fight, and then he destroyed Chocolatito, stopped him in the rematch. This is the perfect opportunity. Bam, this is a changing of the guard. Rungvisai is a great fighter, and Bam said fighting a guy like Rungvisai is going to bring me to a whole new level. He's a great fighter, but this is my time now. You have to take risks in this sport. That's what special fighters do. They said it was a risk. So it was risk me challenging for a world title fight on short notice, and now they say it's a risk taking a fighter like Sor Rungvisai. But this is what I want. These are the types of fighters you need, so you can be remembered by the fans long after your career is done. He's saying all the right things, Bam. He's a special, gifted, talented fighter. So I expect him to win this fight, especially with a full camp. I think he'll look even better than he did with Quadras. Remember, Quadras has a win, controversial win over Sor Rungvisai. I do think that he gets this done. Bam, gets this done. Bam is going to have a massive following in San Antonio. This kid is 210 to the core. 210 Bam is he's always sporting San Antonio, and they're going to come out for this kid. And I'm glad that they appreciate the small fighters, because a lot of times the small fighters don't get the recognition and credit they deserve. I was talking to my wife today. I said, if you think just of my lifetime, I'm 38, the best little men I've seen. Number 1 is Chocolatito. Number 2 is Ricardo Lopez. Number 3 is probably Estrada, who passed Calderon, I would say. Right? So you have Chocolatito, Ricardo Lopez, and Estrada. Bam is on that path, man. Bam is on that path to surpass those guys. Or, Bam's the next level. And this is a great fight. And I'm expecting, a tough challenge. I'm expecting Rungvisai to have his moments, but I am expecting Bam to pass this with flying colors. And then hopefully, I don't know what comes next. I don't know if Josh is going to fight Chocolatito. I don't know if Josh is going to fight Estrada. I don't know. I don't know who's going to fight who in this division. But you're going to have Josh and Bam running this division for a long time. And that is exciting news to anyone from Texas, anyone in San Antonio. But great news. Bam is coming home June 25th, the Techport Center in San Antonio. I will let you know as I get more details. The undercard looks good. We'll do a show on the undercard. But great news for anyone in San Antonio. The champ is coming home. It is April 26th, 2022. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. So there's that. It's April 26th, 2022. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless.